Oh, sweat towel too for a warm up if you, or a band or something if you have one nearby. Okay, yeah, let's get going. It's time to warm up. 30 jumping jacks whenever you guys are ready. All right, 30 jacks. Grab onto that towel or onto that band. We're gonna go into our halos, arms extended, coming around the right side first. Open up those chest and shoulders, 5 around to the right. And then reverse, 5 around to the left. Opening everything up. Once you guys get your 5 and 5, bring those hands to the tops of your shoulders, open up the chest, feet underneath your hips, knees unlocked. We're gonna move into our hinges, bowing forward, feel that stretch in the back side of your legs, low back, down through your hamstrings. Two more. And then coming back up to standing, we're gonna move into our 4-part squat, so nice and wide with those feet. Remember, take your time, go to your own mobility, reach for those toes, drop down into your squat, arms overhead, and then you stand. 5 total, feeling that stretch, opening up your hips. Doesn't matter really how low you go, as long as you're kind of working on prying open those hips, feeling that stretch. Taking a couple breaths along the way. Once you reach your 5, feet back in, we're gonna go into our low back hang stretch. So unlock your knees down to the right side first, kind of ragdoll hang in front to the left side, roll it on up. 3, going down to the right first. And then we'll do 3 down to the left. Keep your eyes open, keep breathing. You're not getting dizzy. And once you get your 3 and your 3, you can roll it on up. This is where we can set the towel off to the side. We're gonna go into our hip openers. So left foot forward, right foot back, super wide stance, back heel is gonna come up, and then start to sink that back hip down, feeling that stretch in that hip flexor. If you wanna stay up tall, stay up tall. If you wanna come down low, you can come down low. If you wanna be somewhere in between, that's fine. Find that stretch, whatever feels like a stretch for you, and then feel free. Remember, you can kind of move around here, forward, back, side, side. You move your torso a little bit, whatever feels good to really feel that deep stretch. We're gonna take one more breath, and then you can bring your feet closer together, slowly roll it on up. We'll just switch sides. Right foot forward, left foot back, scoot that back foot way back behind you so you can start to really easily drop that back leg. Press that hip down. You can stay up tall here, pressing. You can come down lower, bring hands to a chair, whatever feels okay. Couple breaths. Dropping that hip. One more breath here. And then same thing, bring those feet closer together. Slowly roll it on up. Turn to the front, let's just do our lateral side to side. So super wide stance with your legs. Let's bend that left hip, bend that left knee, sending that hip back. Again, you can stay up tall. You can come down low. Whatever feels okay. And then let's just cross through center, come to the other side, same thing. Just notice if you're tighter one side versus the other. A little bit of inhale, exhale. And then let's come through middle. Let's walk those feet in just a couple inches till you feel comfortable enough to roll it on back up to standing. And then let's just do those ankles. Point and flex with the right foot. And then circles. Ankle circles to the right. And reverse ankle circles to the left. And switch, point and flex, left foot. And circles around left, circles around right. All right, shake that foot on out, shake the other one out. Any last stretching that you need to do, you guys can grab a quick sip of water. If you have a kettlebell, grab that. If you don't, you're gonna need one weight. 2 sections in today's workout. The first one's a little bit shorter. We're gonna do a small ladder, a small descending ladder to start. And then we're gonna do a time circuit as our second portion. So ladder, remember that refers to the repetition. So we're gonna start high. Our highest repetitions today is gonna be 8. So we're gonna do 8 to 1. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how the reps are gonna go. And we're only doing 2 motions. So that's why this one's gonna be a little shorter, okay? So your 2 motions we're gonna work with to start us off, we're gonna do American swing. So I'm gonna just show you the difference between that in a second here, and then bent over row. So the bent over row, we're gonna be doing single-sided, so that's each side. So your first round, you're gonna do 8 on your right, and then 8 on your left. This is kind of a chipper, go as you can. Rest when you need to, but we're gonna try to kind of work from 8 to 1 with maybe just a couple pause rests in between. But if you need more, take it. So American swing, the difference between a regular swing and an American swing is the height of your arms. So in a regular swing, we're usually about chest height, maybe shoulder height, maybe stomach height, depending on the weight of your bell. When we do American swings, we purposefully are trying to get all the way up overhead. So overhead is here. Overhead isn't here because when you get here, especially when you're doing a swing, the tendency is to arch that back and feel a lot of strain to the low back. So I want you to think like the top of your American swing, you should be able to see the pits of your what is this? Your elbow, the pits of your elbows at the top. So this is kind of like your stopping point is right here. So when you swing, you're going to do a more powerful swing. You're going to push your hips forward more than you normally would for your swing to get that to go higher. But I want you to stop on top here. Easiest way to do that is to really squeeze your glutes and squeeze your back, and don't let yourself just kind of like sink. If you let yourself sink, then you'll start to feel a pinching happening in the low back, and that means you've gone too far, okay? So with your kettlebell, it looks like this. We hike our kettlebell back like normal, but we come up, pause, stop. So I actually kind of feel the pits of my my elbows kind of tap my forehead almost as I'm coming up, and that's the signal, another signal for me that that's like where my stopping point is. So there's just kind of a micro pause and then down. So again, 8 to 1, so we'll do 8 American swing. We'll set our kettlebell down, and then we'll go 8 bent over row right, switch, 8 bent over row left. We'll stand back up, we'll grab that bell or that weight, and we'll do 7, and then 7 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so ladder style. I'll just show you real quick with a dumbbell. If you have a dumbbell for your American swing, it does look the exact same. You swing, you're still stopping right on top there. I know a lot of you guys have the dumbbell at home, so this is what it looks like. Alrighty, so this is part 1. We're gonna be nice and warm after this and ready to go for our circuit. So if you're ready, grab your one weight. We're gonna start with our 8. So 8 American swings, hiking that weight back, all the way up, pausing on top, breathing. Once you reach 8, set that weight down for a second so you can get in position, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Grab onto that weight with your right hand, 8 rows. Once you get 8 rows right, just switch that foot position, propping yourself up, supporting your back, 8 on your left. 8, set that weight down for a second there. And just like that first round is done, we're gonna go right into our 7. So every round, we just cut a repetition off. So second round, we go for 7. All the way up, squeeze on top. Make sure you're counting. 7, only 7. 7 American swings, and then we go 7 rows each side. Seven on our right, we switch our foot position, get ourselves set up flat back. 7 on our left. Once you get 7 and 7, back up to standing. We're going right into 6. So remember, no real programmed rest. Catch your breath for a moment. When you're ready, get right back into it. For 6. Firing up everything on the back side to start. Should start to feel a little warmer now. 6 each side, making sure your form looks good. Drive your elbow back. Once you get 6, next number around is 5. These descending circuits, they go a little faster when you just have 2 motions and not multiple. Whenever you're ready, catch that breath. Go into 5. 5 American swings, 5 rows each side. All right, you guys know when you get below those 5, it starts to get a little easier. 4, 3, 2, 1 is what we have left. Remember, if you need a second, catch your breath, go ahead and do it. When you're ready, get right back into it. 4 American swings. Trying to build up some sweat in these first couple minutes. Three, 2, and 1. These ones go fast. 3 swings. 3 rows each side. All right, if you guys are still with me, going for 2. And then for 1, once you're done your 2, go right into your 1. You're ready. Whew. All right, if you're still finishing up, take your moment. Grab some water. Quick little ladder, get us going. Okay. So next part, we're going to move into our circuit. So for this circuit, you're going to need just a pair of dumbbells for this circuit. So you can set your kettlebell off to the side if you're doing it. Oops. Just make sure I have the right circuit going. Save. Okay. Okay. So today we're doing a descending circuit. So every round, we're going to have a different time that we're going to be pushing and a different time that we're going to be resting. So we're going to start with the hardest and we work our way to these, or the longest, I should say. I shouldn't say hard and easy. So our first round, we're gonna work for 60 seconds. We're gonna have 30 seconds to rest in between or transition in between. We're gonna be doing 5 exercises. So 5 exercises, 60 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Your next round, and then at the very end, once we hit all 5, we'll have 1 minute of rest before we start our next round, okay? Second time through, you're gonna have 40 seconds, okay? So we cut off 20 seconds of our work time, but we also cut off some rest time. So 40 seconds, but then we only have 20 seconds to transition. So work time gets shorter, rest time gets shorter. Third round, we're doing 30 seconds, 15 seconds to recover. So you're seeing a trend, it's half. We're recovering for half the amount of time that we're working. And then the last round is gonna be kind of Tabata style, super fast, 20 seconds of work and then only 10 seconds of rest recovery, okay? So that one's gonna go super fast. So by then, we should know the pattern and kind of know the exercises too. Should be a little easier to kind of move from one to the next. So let me go over the 5 motions. So you need a pair of dumbbells. Your first one, we're gonna do a squat and bicep curl combination, okay? This is a little bit of using our brains, but once you get the motion down, you don't have to count or do anything, you'll just go for it. So as you're squatting, you're also gonna be doing a bicep curl. So it looks like this, you drop into your squat, you curl. As you stand, your arms extend back down, okay? So the curl happens at the same time as the squat. So think your elbows are bending and your knees are bending at the same time. You squat and curl and you come up. Squat and curl and you come up, okay? So it's all one motion. 60 seconds is your first round. Then you have 30 seconds of rest. From there, arms come up. We're gonna be doing a push press, okay? Push press uses your legs. So small bend in the knee. You push, explode overhead. Bend, explode, bend, explode. Same thing, 60 seconds. That's gonna be a tough first round. Doing those for 60 seconds is tough. So be aware of that when you pick your weight too. But 60 seconds is the hardest we'll do. Exercise number 3, alternating lunges. You can do forward stepping or reverse stepping. Remember, kind of on Mondays, whenever we do lunges, it's your preference. I think I'm gonna do forward stepping today. Just make sure it's every other because we're going for time instead of reps. So right, left. If you wanna do reverse, you can do reverse, right, left. 1 minute on, 30 seconds off. Your fourth exercise is going to be a floor press. So for you guys, I'm gonna have you lay on your mat on the floor. I am going to demonstrate this with my bench because I can't really lie all the way flat. So I'm gonna be a little inclined, but for you guys, you can do this just lying on your mat, flat on your back, knees bent with your feet flat on the mat, okay? Floor press, hands are gonna be right outside of your rib cage. Elbows, the backs of your arms should be down touching your mat. From here, you just press straight up over your chest, you come back down. So it's a very kind of close grip chest press, hitting a little bit more of your triceps. So everything stays nice and close to the body, coming straight out from your chest and then back down, okay? Last exercise is gonna be a plank. So this is the only one you set your weights down for. And then you can do your choice. You can do a high plank on your hands or a low plank on your elbows, whatever feels more comfortable or whatever you wanna work on today. Just make sure whatever you're on is right underneath your shoulders and that your body is nice and straight. That first one is gonna be the longest one. That 60-second hold is gonna be the toughest. Then we got that minute to rest, recover, okay? Reset, see how that first round went, and then our numbers start going down. We go down to 40 seconds. 40 seconds of work, only 20 seconds of rest. Then the third time around, we do 30 seconds of work, and then finally it's a 20-10. So our 5 motions, just to review, squat and curl happen together, push press, alternating lunges, floor press, and then a plank. This first time through with 30 seconds, I'll definitely be calling out what's coming up. So you just have to think about squat and curl. That's what we're doing first. And I think we're good to go. All right, guys, squat and curl coming up, 10 seconds, 1 minute of squats and curls happening together. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. So bending the knees, bending the elbows, and then reversing, coming back to standing. So as you squat, you're doing that bicep curl, and then arms come down, you stand. 60 seconds here. Take your time. Longest circuit with the longest amount of rest. You're halfway. Keep going. Hips back, chest up. Fifteen seconds. Keep moving. Full 1 minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 30 seconds. You can set those weights down. Shake it on out. Coming up next, you've got push press. 60 seconds of push press. This one's going to be a rough one. If you've got lighter weights, you might want to use it this round. Remember, you got to use your legs. It's the only way you're going to make it. Let that lower body help that upper body. Pace yourself. 5 seconds, we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Arms above the shoulders. Bend at the knees. Explode, extend overhead. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze the booty on top. Don't arch your back. You can use the time at your shoulders as a pause and the time right overhead as a quick pause if you need it. Keep those weights in your hands. Halfway. You got it. Keep breathing. Keep going. Small bend of the knees. Float overhead. Longest circuit. You got 10 seconds left. Don't stop. 3, 2, 1. Rest. There's your 30 seconds. Nice work. Hardest one. Shake up the arms. All right, coming up, you have alternating lunges. Remember, you can step forward or step back, whatever floats your boat, whatever feels good for you tonight. 15 more seconds to get your breath. This is our long rest interval. Remember, this time gets shaved down too when we repeat. All right, back to work. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 minute of alternating lunges. Keep that chest up. Make sure you're making big steps, either big steps forward, big steps back, pressing off that foot to bring those feet back together. Back nice and tall, shoulders are down, eyes are ahead. Halfway. Keep it moving, guys. 10 seconds. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 30 seconds. Here's your transition down to the floor. So this is where we're coming down for those floor press. Lying on your back, knees bent, feet on the floor. Take your weights with you. You're gonna need them. Ten seconds, then we go. Hands are gonna be outside of your rib cage. Backs of your arms against the mat to start. 2, 1, back to work. Press straight up over your chest. Coming right back down. Backs of the arms touch the mat every time. Same thing, pace it out here. Full minute of chest press, floor press. And you're halfway. Almost there, keep going. 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. 30-second rest. Set those weights down, but you want to stay on that mat because our last exercise we're going for is plank. So remember, this can be a high plank up in the hands. It can be a low plank down on the elbows. However you want to work tonight is fine. You need to keep your knees down. That's also okay, especially with this 1 minute one if you need to modify. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to work, holding that plank. Get that body in position. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the butt, straighten out those legs, straighten out those arms, and breathe. Concentrating on your form. Shaking is okay. You're already halfway. Longest plank of the evening. You can do it. Keep holding. Squeeze that belly. 15 more seconds. Almost there, almost there. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. All right, guys. This is our little bit of a breather where we take that 1 minute in between, catch our breath. Great time to grab some water. All right, so next round, we're going into everything's dropping. So we're only gonna be working for 40 seconds, but we only have 20 seconds to transition. So we gotta be a little quicker. Still want you to kind of set those weights down in between, shake up the arms, shake up the legs, but just be ready to pick them back up. So if you wanna set them on a chair or something nearby so you don't have to always go down to the floor, that's fine too. So about 40 more seconds here before we go. Remember, we start with a squat and curl. So as we squat, we curl our arms up, and as we stand, we extend the arms down. Whew, 30 seconds. I'm nice and warm. It's like it's sticky out here tonight. All right, 20 seconds, and we go. Okay, 10 seconds. You want to start getting ready. Grab those weights, get yourself in your squat position. We're back to work in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 40 seconds of work. Squat with a bicep curl. Knees out, chest up. Bending at the elbows. Shoulders down. Already halfway. Five, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 20 seconds to rest. Set those weights down, shake those arms out. Coming up next is those push press. Still gonna be tough, but we shaved 20 seconds off. It's gonna feel a little easier than our first round. 5 seconds we go, grab those weights. Shorter recovery, 2, 1, back to work. 40 seconds push press. Use those legs, explode overhead. Squeeze that butt, don't arch your back. Halfway. Ten seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 off, set those weights down. Shake it out, alternating lunges is what's coming up. We got 20 seconds here. Only 10 seconds now. Keeps our heart rates up a little bit more with these shorter rests. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, We're back to work for 40 seconds, alternating right and left with these lunges, either stepping forward, stepping back. Keep those weights in line with your hips. Don't let them be swinging all around. Hold that back. Nice, strong position. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds. All right, guys, this is where we have to transition down to the mat. Take your weights with you. You only got 20 seconds to get there this time. Lying flat on your back, knees are bent, hands are outside your rib cage. For a floor press, we're starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 40 seconds. Elbows come back, touch the mat, press directly up over your chest. Keeping those shoulders down away from your ears. Elbows stay close. Hitting those triceps a little bit more as well as the chest. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, weights go down. We got 20 seconds to get ready for our second plank. And we're on our elbows or on our hands, whatever works for you. I'm gonna face this way so I actually can see the clock this time. All right, get ready. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. I'm gonna try one of my elbows this time around just to change it up. Nice and strong, positioning yourself in a nice straight line, pushing through the ankles, squeezing the belly, squeezing the glutes. Keep holding, you got 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's number 5. We got our 1 minute. Whew. I positioned that well. We plank and then we've got some time. Grab some water. Catch your breath. 2 down, 2 to go. These ones are going to get pretty fast though. So our next round, everything drops to 30 seconds of work, but we shave off another 5 seconds of rest recovery. So it's only 15 seconds to transition. So that's pretty quick. So you're not going to get that much time. So just be prepared to move from one exercise to the next. Just getting a second to kind of catch that breath. 30 seconds to work, 15 seconds to move. Same thing, starting back again with that squat and curl. About 25 seconds here and until we go. Second to last round. Last round's going to be kind of like full Tabata style, super fast. All right, 10 seconds. You guys want to grab your weights, get ready, get in that squat position. We start again in 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of squat and curl. As you squat, bring those arms up in the bicep curl, extend them as you stand. Doubling our motion. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. 15. 15 seconds and we go into a push press. Quick breather, that's all it is. All right, grab those weights, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to work. Not a whole lot of time to feel recovered before we're working again. So the rounds are a little shorter. You can put a little bit more energy into them. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds rest here. Weights can come down. We're going to go into those alternating lunges. Coming up, grab those weights. 5 seconds, we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to work. 30 seconds alternating right and left. Still think about that form. We might be working a little faster. You still want to make every repetition count. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds to hit the mat. Get ready for floor press. This is not a lot of time to transition here. I get right down, get right in that position, hands outside of that rib cage. We're back to work in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Press up straight up over that chest. Come back down, tap the mat with the back of your arm. Inhale, exhale. Ten seconds. 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds. Get ready for that plank. Not a whole lot of time. 30-second plank coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to work. Get that position, hold. Squeeze everything. Arms are tight, legs are tight, glutes are tight, abs are tight. But you're still breathing, don't hold your breath. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, guys. Whew. We've got our last minute here to rest, and then we're going to go into our lightning Tabata round. This round coming up, I'm going to suggest probably not even putting the weights down unless you've got something right nearby, because you got only 10 seconds to kind of get yourself ready to go. It's going to happen real fast. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Be thinking when you're doing your lunges down to the floor to do your floor press is your like hardest transition as far as like body positioning. All right, so as we're finishing with those lunges, be thinking, all right, I got to hit the mat after this and get ready for floor press. All right, 25 seconds, guys, before we go. Last round of the evening, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds transition. It's gonna go super quick. I'm gonna grab my weights and get ready. We got 10 seconds. Squat and curl coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat and bicep curl, 20 seconds of work. Three, 2, 1. Rest, 10 seconds. Push press coming up. I'm not even going to set my weights down. We already got 5 seconds and we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds push press, super fast. Use those legs, press overhead. Halfway, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest, 10 seconds. Going into those lunges, alternating right and left. Last time, 20 seconds. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Be already thinking what I said about the lunges. Floor press comes up after this. It's going to be a quick 10 seconds to the floor. Do your best. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here's that 10-second transition to the mat. Floor press, knees bent, feet on the mat, hands outside your rib cage. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, 20 seconds. Floor press. That was a hard transition. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. Flip it on over. You got your last plank coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to work. Last 20 seconds here. Hold and breathe. Make it your best plank yet. Look at those shoulders. Look at those elbows, those wrists. Your legs straight. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. All right, guys. Nice work. Take your time down on the mat if you want to do a little bit of stretching, a little bit of child's pose, cat cow, whatever feels good before you come back up to standing. Whatever you need to do, take your time. I'm just gonna set my weights away, grab some water. Nice job, guys, nice and fast. Starts off so slow and then start whipping through it at the end. All right, when you guys are ready, we will come to our seated position. We're gonna go through our stretches, so grab your chairs. If you're ready, you stay on the floor if you wanted to. Whatever you need to do. All right, you guys are ready. Let's extend right leg out, heel down, toe up, lean forward, flat back. Start to feel that stretch back of your leg. And let's bring that leg in. Let's switch opposite side. Left leg extends, right toe up, heel down, leaning forward, flat back. And bringing that leg in, let's go into our hip openers, crossing ankle on ankle or ankle above the knee, whatever feels right. Let that hip open up out to the side. And lean forward a little bit if you need a deeper stretch. Feel that all the way up through the side of your hip into your glute. And then let's switch opposite side. Oh, I didn't even do our twist. We'll go back and do our twist after this time. You think I've done this enough times that there's no way that I would skip over things. Just the pregnancy brain, that's what I'll call it. All right, let's not forget the twist on this side. Hand outside the knee, reaching around the back of your chair, looking over your back shoulder. The twist is the part that I like so much right now. All right, let's come back to the center. We got to switch back. Let's get to our other side. We got to do our twist. Back to the right knee up, hand outside that knee. Just a small twist. That way we're even. We don't want to be twisted on one side and untwisted on the other. Okay, now we can come back to center. Untwist both legs, shake them out. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring our right arm across our body, hug it in nice and close. You can either roll out or shake out the wrists at all. If you're doing any high planks, go ahead and do so. Now let's switch sides. Swinging over that left arm, bring it across that body. And if you need to do little wrist rolls here, whatever feels good for the hands. And relax that arm down. Let's take both arms behind the back, clasp those fingers first, pull those hands down, drop those shoulders, and then pull those hands away from the body if you can. That or just reach for the chair behind you. From here, let's tilt our right ear down towards our right shoulder. And then our left ear to our left shoulder. Now let's just bring the chin to the chest if you want to move the head around. So shake it no here. And then release those hands. Let's bring them forward, clasp those fingers together, round the back opposite. Pull those shoulder blades apart. And then both arms come up overhead. Reach up towards the ceiling. Holding on to right hand, holding the left. Let's go over to the right side. Let's stretch along the rib cage. And then back through center, let's switch. Bending over to our left side. And then back through center, reaching all the way up. Inhale. Exhale everything out and down. Give those shoulders a good roll. Awesome job. Thanks so much, guys.